Hello, chat. Welcome to Passpart-Tuesday. Good to have you, False Kiwi. Good to have you, Dallin. Let's see. I have pinned the magma link, so if you guys want to draw along, then you totally can. I'm going to be changing up the format of Passpart-Tuesdays just a little bit, so we're only going to play for 2 hours, and then we do the magma review. I feel like last time, 3 hours is a bit long for a Passpart-Tuesday stream. I can do 4 or 5 hours on Gartic. What on earth just happened? Ah, the beginning of stream boss. Yes. I always forget about that. And yeah, so if you guys want to join the magma, we're reviewing at the end. I don't know if anyone has drawn anything in the past week, but if they have, we'll be reviewing that at the end of today's stream as well. I feel like I was forgetting something. I can't remember what that would be. Ooh, I don't know. Are you guys controlling these little people that are like jumping around on the screen? Or are they just sort of doing that? I guess if you're busy trying to kill this boss, you can't really type, maybe. I wouldn't think it would be fully automatic. You're fighting in the minigame? I don't even know how the minigame works. Let's see if I can figure it out on my phone. You are at least? Okay. So Dallin is soloing this boss. Not Dallin. Kiwi is soloing the boss. I don't even know how to do that on mobile. The boss is making my screen all green. I'm gonna see what this looks like though. Interesting. I was gonna say like Kiwi did 5,000% of the damage. You lost? I thought you got it. It looked like you beat it to me. Did you not? Boat Paragon. No boat paragons today. It says you were defeated. I guess I can't read. Well. Or wait. Let me... Marble Agamore was defeated. Yeah, so you beat it. Well done. What up, Gogh? We are doing Passpart-Tuesday today. So... You can't read? Gotcha. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Gogh, we are doing the magma. It is pinned. And so if you want to be magma-ing along. Wolf of Paint Street. /spawn Quincy. Alas, this game doesn't have Quincy. Ah, yes, I was selling these paintings. These guys are a bit loud. I'm going to turn them down. Every time I touch OBS, it minimizes the game, and that's annoying to me. These guys are very annoying. I don't know why they are even here. Let me know if any of the audios need to be turned up or turned down. The music is actually not from the game, because this game seems to have like 3 tracks in it. And that was annoying me last stream. So we're just doing some classic French classical music today. I'm really disappointed by the number of colors this game has. Like, would it really have been so hard to add a color wheel? Seems like it wouldn't have been. Oh, no undo tool. I always forget about that. Wish there was an undo tool. You're working on your art submission? Heck yeah. Are we supposed to do new canvas? You can keep working on an old canvas. You can work on the same one. You can make a new one. You can draw on someone else's unless they sort of said don't. You are a good artist, Waffles. So I mean, peace out, Goji. I would imagine that pretty much I would be happy to have you drawing with him. Peace out, Goji. See you on next Gartic. Thanks for the hug, Waffles. My avatar definitely appreciates it. I mean, that's the thing about magma. I guess you can probably indicate somehow that you don't want people messing with your drawings. Like, if you started adding to Sluggin's Makima that he drew previously, I don't know what he would say. Because it is definitely like a finished piece. It's very hard to be like... I don't know the magma etiquette, you know? Because last Passepartuesday was the first time I've ever started one. And I know that people like Chef Rossi do them. I've actually never been on a Rossi stream while magma was happening. So it's kind of just like... these stupid investors. They're always saying, copies make for poor investments, dude, just no one sold it. Yeah, you won't invest in this? Well, what will you invest in? These guys are rude, chat, and I don't like them. I really have no idea how this game evaluates art. You think you wouldn't ask me to finish drawing unless the person is on stream is fine with it? Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. Like, when something is finished, I think it should stay finished. Some things it's very subjective what counts as finished, you know? And that just makes things complicated. Makes things complicated indeed. I felt like I do a river coming down from here. They appreciate that. Who am I to say? Then you like the opposite coming up on this side. For you, if it's there's a clear, big, empty space and it doesn't look like something's planned for that spot, it's fine to draw there. Yeah, that seems kind of reasonable. I know Null started one, and it was kind of seeming like she just wanted to put a whole bunch of Null things on it, and she just only worked on one corner. But because it was called like Null's Canvas or something. But at the same time, maybe that's just the default. That would make sense if it names it Null's Canvas. But maybe she specifically named it that. I don't know. I should name that Road to Heaven. That seems like a fairly... He'll buy it for 6K? Sure. Deal. We'll get rid of Sexy Ghost Boy. You don't need him. Loki. I'm just gonna sell both of these. I don't know if maybe them seeing these is bringing down my value now that they've decided that they don't like them. I think maybe they do like to see more color in these people. Maybe I just need to accept like the first or second deal they ever give me. going for solar flare this time. Which I don't know if it'll be like, ah, these are just completely nonsense squiggle lines, because I've yet to figure out in any which way this program actually works. And previous people haven't been interested in abstract art. But maybe somehow these people will. This game came out in 2017. So generative AI wasn't a thing yet. And I mean, classification AI has been around much longer. But I don't think they really had... Maybe they had the training data to be like, ah, yes. This is a contemporary piece. At the same time, you can't be basing it on if my art is good or not, because that would be impossible. It's too subjective. Like, hello Bucks, welcome. Today we're trying to get these art critics to like my work and to buy it. And so far we've sold one painting. The first painting I drew instantly sold for almost 6K, and that was fire. Pirate Austin went away because the 250 follower celebration ended. His ship sunk, unfortunately. And perhaps on Passepartuesday you should have French Austin. Oui, oui. But we're not getting that. Indeed. Maybe for some sort of celebration, he'll get French Austin. You know? Oh goodness, that is not the line I wanted to draw. But that's fine. How are you doing today, Bucks? And that question goes out to everyone in chat, not just Bucks. I was too busy thinking about setup to ask it earlier. Glad to hear that. You're doing good for you, being extremely tired. I don't know, it is a pretty tiring day, yeah. I'm glad that you're doing well for it, though. Sometimes it just do be like that. Benjamin, no one likes you anyways. But yeah. Bucks, I don't know if you saw, there is a magma link pinned. So if you want to hop on a canvas and draw with some people while we're drawing, that's good. You can do that. Oh, your sleep schedule is back to normal? I guess you stole my sleep schedule, huh? Incomprehensible, it says. So it can tell that. Interesting. I think they can somehow tell. Is this game on website? Do you mean Passpartout or do you mean Magma? Because when I'm streaming, Passpartout is not on a website. This is a Steam game. But Magma is on a website. That's where False Kiwi is drawing. Your sleep schedule was actively resetting when I was playing Gartic yesterday. So maybe you did. Well, congratulations. You can't invest in that much detail. Interesting thing to say, Giorgio. I'm surprised that they're not liking that. Even Jump the Ghost doesn't like it. And like Jump the Ghost is a ghost. What does he know about taste? Let's see what Donald thinks. Oh, that's Frederick, not Donald. What do you mean there's too much detail? I really need to cut it back? These Wall Street types really don't like detail. And that saddens me. Like, is this just gonna sell well? Maybe it will. It looks terrible, but... The Mighty Jungle. Anyone have any suggestions for what I should draw? Do a horizontal one. Hey, Don, let's break 3K, man. Sans Undertale Techno. Okay. We can do Sans Undertale Techno. He's got like you know what? Let me look over a reference image just to be safe. Do I still have Fusion Blep? I should. Yeah, I'll look for it. Actually no. It should be in the Gartic thread from yesterday on Discord. Okay, so he's just like this. Thank you for the hydrate, Exotic Ash. So, and then he's got like these guys seem to like really simple things. So I am going to try and keep it simple here. I'm just going to do a sort of more abstract version. Because that might be what they like. Yeah, we're just doing Passpartout tonight, but there is a magma going, and I will be doing magma review at in about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Negotiate once? Sure, we'll take it. Will I be doing... What is magma? Magma is a shared drawing canvas. So if you click the pinned link, you can see it's kind of like r/place, except people don't have to work on the same one. And it's really like a proper art program. It's pretty much just like Crit Up with multiplayer, really. And so, yeah, everyone can just be drawing their own thing, or you can team up with someone and draw on the same canvas. Composition appears to be 90% cookies of a new planet in the news. Interesting. Indeed. If you hop on, you should see that Slegan, aka Lanky Frog, drew some pretty epic stuff on there during the last Passpartout stream. You think drawing this one at the same time is really hard? I mean, it depends on what you're drawing, right? If you're doing a Where's Waldo, it's not that hard. If you're trying to draw something else, then perhaps so. What about this? Do you like Sans Undertale? You do. Can we break 4K, please? Okay, cool. We'll do that. Why isn't it accepting? Did we get it? Okay, perfect. Is it best to log in with email or Discord? Whichever you choose. And yeah, you can draw characters that interact with each other. Or you can draw different elements of the same drawing. It really doesn't matter. Magma really has no rules whatsoever. Noanara and I are planning to, at some point, do a Devil and Angel stream. Oh my goodness. Someone finally comes along who appreciates it. Yes, please. 6K. And that's why this game confuses me. Because no one wants to buy that, and then he comes along and buys it for 6K, which is more than I think any of my other paintings have sold for on this level. And it's like, what is happening? But yeah, I like seeing the stuff that you guys can draw when you have proper art tools instead of the Gartic tools. And there's a lot of good things about Gartic, but its tools are not one of them. I think that we can call that done after I fix this corner up a little bit. There we go. We shall call this one Rivets. Ooh, $1 Million Babies. Oh, epilogue 50 years later? What the heck? Money talks. That was Passpartout's motto. Interesting. Passpartout went on to become the richest painter that there ever was. Hey, it's my OG guy. It's my first patron. A golden statue was erected in their honor. It is so huge. Tremendous. Okay, so we're definitely doing Trump memes now. This came out right after he got elected president and proceeded to continue making art for clients. The art was so expensive. Fantastic clients. He talks, and Passpartout talked back. Interesting. Interesting. Passpartout by Flamebait Games. And so I'm aware that this is just one of the multiple endings you can get, and this is meant to be played multiple times, and you're supposed to try and get the other endings. Exotic Ash says, I'm not even sure how people get all the colors. I stuck with the main ones. A lot of us use Silly V's Chrome extension. That gives you extra ones in the palette. I can link it to you if you're on Chrome. Oh, that's gonna crash my game. It doesn't actually crash, it just minimizes it. I'm grabbing the link. But yeah, if you install that, you get extra colors there. But it's less about... but in order to get every color in existence, all you have to do is click the big box that shows the color you currently have selected, and that pops up a color picker. And then you can pick literally any color. I guess there's colors that humans can't see. I guess technically you could pick one of those. Just you wouldn't know that you're doing it. Because I imagine those colors have to be in the RGB spectrum. I guess maybe they're not. I don't know. Does it only work on PC? I don't know. Are you thinking that it's possible to... Can you get Chrome extensions on mobile? How... Am I able to interact at this point? Do I click escape? Do we just, like, live on the screen now? It seems like it. Exit. Oh, that's just straight up close the game. You're thinking iPad? Interesting. I don't know. It's possible. Definitely doesn't work on Safari, but... Oh, interesting. Now it's just over. So now I click on New Career. Act 1, New Beginnings. So we're back to the start. We're going to be a new artist. And this time I'm going to try and get the punks to like me. Because last time we went for the rich guy because he was giving me a lot of money. And so I guess I was indeed a sellout. I'm going to go for like Rufio from Pan 2. Type B. You use Chrome on your phone. You transferred files over, so Pro would work for that. Maybe not the iPad. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna be like throwing out lots of slop this run. What we're gonna go for. Probably not Pro. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I was a bit confused when reading that, but I was like, we'll just go with it. The previous person said to do techno. I can do some techno. Benjamin? Sure. Anything Benjamin offers me, I'm going to sell to him. I try and have Benjamin or the punks as my client. I don't remember who it was that asked for techno, but hopefully you like what you're getting here. I like the classic half cyborg face. And go for like the... It's interesting that Twitch tells me I have 4 stream streaking that you weren't on yesterday. Interesting. Did you maybe watch the VOD? Because I think watching the VOD... Is Universe Waffles? Gotcha. Yeah, Bucks is saying you were on, False Kiwi. I guess you just forget. You were sleeping the entire time? Interesting. Maybe you sleepwalked into the stream. Maybe like you left. You've had the stream open for like a week? More money from Benjamin? Yes, please. Let's do Bork's dog. Use the wheel on your mouse to change brush size. I do not have the ability to do that. Let me try drawing. Oh, interesting. You can do dynamic length strokes like that. Interesting. That doesn't help me because I'm on... What if I'm like doing this? Okay, yeah, that's not no good. We can do like... This one's gonna be Cyber Bunny, I think. And we can do some little teeth. We're keeping all these drawings very simple. I think I maybe messed up last time by going for the second one. Maybe there's a whole like simpler. And then we can come in here. And we can do... Maggie likes it? Sure. Yeah, last run, Maggie was not happy with me at all. It's interesting that she's interested this time. Very interesting indeed. This is a more abstract piece, I think. Oh, interesting. I can turn my canvas even in this location. I wasn't aware of that. That's good to know. I wonder if that has anything regarding impact. You know, like, do some people like landscape paintings more than they like... I need to whip out paintings faster because I'm not having any inventory. Site worker. That's another random I can do. Benjamin up here with a 25. Let's do it, Benjamin. I know that big money will sell better, but I don't like big money. What's a good, we'll go for Martinez. Okay, we'll just go straight up Mohawk. He had neck, right? And this like hooded thing going on. He had the reflective stripes. That's what it looks like when someone tries to draw Martinez from memory. Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of that show. Have you guys watched Cyberpunk? Edge Runners, specifically? I think I remember him having some sort of glasses at one point. I know they definitely weren't nerd glasses like I'm currently drawing. But, it does... Well, maybe it was like a visor thing? I don't remember if he had like face mods. I don't think he did. Did someone steal a painting or did I sell one without thinking about it? What else? We have Lucy is a person. We can do like... Oh my gosh, he literally just said wee wee. I've been joking about saying that, but he literally just said it. True art isn't based on skill. I love it. Is she calling me unskilled? That's mean. Can we push her to 60? She'll do it. Perfect. What are some, like, other... 2 score, half of art. I got a Steam award for 50% of 100 paintings sold. And this is not looking like Lucy from Edgerunners, but I don't remember how to draw her, so I'm happy with that. What does she even wear? Does she also have the trench coat? I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I'm going to draw it on her anyways. Because that's one thing I know how to do. Do you select new canvas? Yeah, you can either select new canvas, or you can draw with someone who's actively drawing. Is there anyone here who is actively drawing that would like Exotic Ash to go join them? If nobody says yes, that's probably more just because they're busy drawing themselves than they hate you. One would hope. Both Kiwi's currently drawing. They might be leaving soon, but they said you can join them. Let's see. We'll title this Lucy. So this is the best Lucy drawing you've ever seen. A light tornado hits the Normandy area. No casualties, but several hats are missing. That's unfortunate. Yeah, George, no one cares about you and your color choices. Now we're gonna go for Atom Smasher, because Atom Smasher is cool. Honestly, I also don't remember what he looks like because it's been a while. What do you mean, where's the energy? It's so energy. You wanna see energy? Here's some energy. And we do some, like, he's got that white head, right? And then we give him like a white skull and crossbones. Maybe Cynthia will actually like this one. Need more grounded colors? What are you talking about? You're drawing a Viking ship, but it's very sloppy. Well, may it improve with time. Pink sucks. Benjamin hates pink? Is Benjamin a misogynist? I wasn't aware of this. Benjamin, you're gonna only offer me 21? I said I'd accept any offer you give me, so I'll do it. What colors does Benjamin like? Does Benjamin like green? What if we do this squirrel? What does this squirrel look like? Does it have like pointy ears? I think it... I constantly have squirrels in my backyard. I don't know how I don't know this. I really should know this. Maybe it's like... This is looking more like a strange gummy bear that's crashing out. And it does look like a squirrel. Yeah, I think Cynthia really likes it when I scribble. So I'm going to give that to her with this one. Cynthia is one of the people I'm trying to please. How about this, Cynthia? Like this? Don't leave. I just posted a painting for you. Alas. No, Steve. I know you have better money than that. You're not giving me 30. And we can... You hate pink? Then stop looking at it. We can do... I'll make your ship get joined by Cyber Viking. Benjamin? Heck yeah. Vikings tend to have good beards. I'm pretty much going very Thor here, which isn't necessarily the most representative of actual Vikings, but at the same time, how do we make this more cyber, you know? We can put a little nobule here, and then it's too crazy for George, but George isn't one of our intended customers, so that's okay. Lacks energy for Cynthia. That's fine. You can have Cyber Viking. I sort of really latched onto this whole techno theme. Oh, we pieced out. Okay. What if we go on a different sort of side of the techno theme and we go for Techno Blade? Do the king. They don't like pink, so I'm not going to actually do pink. But would benefit from more natural colors. Yeah, I'm aware. George wants to buy Techno Viking, but I say no, because I'm not into George right now. I was into George last run. No, not you either, Steve. Techno's kind of fitting if we're trying to please the punks this time. Do the punks like Technoblade? Oh, just like Techno in general? Yeah, that's part of why I'm doing it. I feel like Technoblade has something on his crown. I don't know. And then we could put like some diamonds up in here. Alright, that should be good. Some over here to give it more variety. And then let's swap it up. Instead of drawing Techno Blade, let's draw Techno Blade. We're gonna do like make it all black. Maybe the Goths will like this one. And we will do Diamond Sword, of course. But we will have like glowing white core in the center. Right. George, nobody likes you. I'm aware that you don't like pink, Benjamin, but just shove off. Then we'll go for like the glowing effect. I'm interested in why no one is wanting Cyber Viking, except for the fancy people, who I'm not trying to please, and it wasn't intended to please them. Maybe I drew too slowly with it. I only have one slot left. Or if the code's a bit too radical. See, that's what I'm going for. And I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm trying to sell it to these other people. Why is George trying to buy it? I'm not trying to sell it to George. Maybe it wants me to make everyone a little bit happy. I'm really not understanding this game. You know, like, why is it being like this? See if this one is maybe too much. Leaving all the colors in the same sort of area. Okay, see, Maggie paying 43 for it is a bit more what I expected. She only bumped up 1, so I'll keep it there. That's good. Oh, and Maggie's gonna get a second one? Yes, please. I upsell on this too. There we go. Oh, and Benjamin wants the sword? Heck yeah. Splendid. Wow, they just like sold out 3 of my paintings at the same time. And then carefully crafted paintings, I'm aware, and we don't care about you, George. What we want is, we'll actually do a crazy landscape this time. It'll be full of smoke. Oh, Benjamin wants that one? Heck yeah. Do some like, not Arrakis, that's the place from Dune. What's the cyberpunk city name? I'm forgetting. Like, it's something. Of course it's something. You can't have a city without a name. I guess you can, there's just bad world building. Be like... We shall name this one Arrakis. Because that's what I think the city is called, even though I know that's not what it's called. Where did my music go? I'm sort of boosting the classical music up. Let me know if that gets to be too loud for you guys. Synth doesn't like the colors. I'm not surprised. Just like, we can do... Oh, Benjamin likes it. That's good. Starting to worry I didn't cook with that one. Ooh, the hipsters are having a meeting to discuss my rising popularity. Rats are feel to be carnivores. I unlocked a new tool. Heck yeah. That's a lot of things that just happened all at once. Like gonna be... I want to try and figure out how I can get them to like me using the spray tool. There we go in here. A nice yellow. We can make it like this. And we can come in with a dark red. Look at this. Boom. Cyber Pika. If you guys ever have any suggestions for me to draw, you are totally allowed to give them unprompted. Because this is testing my limits of coming up with ideas. Red and green, mix those together conceptually, and you get what? What's something that's red and green? Christmas vibes, but I don't like Christmas. I mean, I like Christmas, just I don't like the idea of Christmas at the moment. We can do red and blue gives America. So we can do like the Statue of Liberty, but she got defaced. That's sort of on brand for what I'm drawing right now. I don't like how long this first act takes. I wish you got more, like, actual feedback as the game went on. Because I think there's just some amount of... It's trying to make you feel the way people who are trying to be professional artists feel, that like you just don't really feel like you're going anywhere, which is sort of a terrible idea from like a game design perspective, because you do want to give the players the idea they're doing progress. But definitely doesn't say anything. If it says anything, an apple tree on top of a mountain. That's so far from techno, but I can try and techno that. I can try and techno that. So it's supposed to be snowy. Alright, Benjamin giving me up to 50. Heck yeah. I don't want to make things too... I'll make the sky be blue like this. We can make the mountain itself actually be this sort of purple color. And we'll come with the white. That's yellow. That's fine. And now we can do this single solitary apple tree up here on the mountain. Dude, George, you've been here hating on this painting the entire time. Nothing's gonna change. It is the way it is. You're just gonna have to accept that. And I'll actually come back to my original brush to do the apples. Definitely makes them stand out amongst the rest of the painting. Thank you. I'm actually relatively happy with this compared to all of the other junk I've drawn today. The yellow highlight is perhaps a bit much, but oh, I forgot to make it cyberpunk. It's definitely dystopian. Dystopian. Maybe she'll like that one. What if I draw a false kiwi? Come in here. We take this. We go like... No, it needs to be brown on the outside. That's how kiwis work. And this brush should give us a decent sort of hairy approach, right? And then we can come in with the more legitimate brush. And we can do this. And the kiwi always has this sort of thing going on. Benjamin likes the tree. Good idea, kiwi. That's the man we're trying to please. And you helped me do that. By the way, everyone who's here right now, I appreciate you coming to the non-Gartic streams. It's very much appreciated. Just so you know, we do have the Among Us Gartic Streamer Mega Collab on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's about 4 hours ago, but on Sunday. So if you want to show up to that, that would be splendid. Then to make it a false kiwi, we're going to put a little... It's a spying device. So it has an antenna that is currently signaling out. Actually looks kind of decent far away. let's see. Yeah, I'd rather you just stop complaining about hating it. What comes in here? We can do the thing. We do green highlights. Is it gonna look terrible? But let me make him sort of techno here. We can do like we can make it to where he's actually made out of metal. Let's see if this is like such low quality artwork. We'll see if maybe the punk girls like him regardless. We do have one at the back. Going to rush. That's what we're going for. We're going for rushed. What if we white the canvas first? And you do. Oh, see? Maggie, can we get 100 for this? 84? We'll take that. Some say that passion creativity of Passpartout is the hottest thing on the street right now. Okay, so it does like that I'm painting quickly this time. Ooh, Benjamin likes the thing. Can we do 40? Then I'll take 39. Be like a classic rainbow splash type of deal here. Like, you don't have to make absolute gagging noises at it. That's a bit much, I think. I think Maggie is something of a snooty person. That's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you. What up? What up, Ash? We are currently... We just absolutely accidentally did the sellout run, where we sold our paintings pretty much only to the people who were giving me the most money. And it made a bunch of Trump jokes, because apparently Trump ended up being up one of my customers. And it's being like, Passpartout became a fabulous artist. The most fabulous of the artists. He made all of the monies. It was tremendous. And that was an interesting ending, and not the ending I was trying to get. So now I'm trying to be nice to the punks and make the punks like me. So I'm trying to draw fast and all messy, because they seem to like it when my art is trash. Unlike the rich people who, honestly, what they wanted was confusing. They wanted me to spend a lot of time on it, but not add any detail at all, and it was just dumb. I did not like those guys. They were all annoying. Except for the ghosts, who were cool because they were ghosts. But they never liked a single thing I painted. For some reason. I didn't understand them. I don't know. We'll name that one Color Bomb. We started out just painting a bunch of cyberpunk characters. And now, I don't know what I'm doing. They don't like pink for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. But I can do... I can try and go for your OC. Do I know how to draw them by now? One would think so, but probably not. I guess I'm like Dobish style going on accident. They've always got like... I don't remember what their shoulders ever look like. I know they're not wearing straps. But I associate... I know your Sona isn't a superhero, but they're kind of superhero coded by being a not Power Ranger. And so we're going with straps because that's what all they be having these days. They are a superhero? Okay. So I had to offend them by saying they're not a superhero. Cynthia gonna say 108 for that? Heck yeah. I can't believe they offered 108 for that absolute piece of trash. I'm like, this is going to look so bad. 100%. I'm not sure why I just did a V-neck. That was an accident. I was not trying to do that. That was supposed to be yellow, but I forgot to switch. Steve, go away. I'm not trying to sell to you today. You guys start... You know, with your Sony and Doodles, you always start with the glasses and work around it. That makes sense. As the glasses are on top, I wanted to do that last. Like... This definitely kind of looks like Dobe drew your Sona. You have to go sleep. Adios, Kiwi. It's been great having you. I look forward to seeing what you drew on the magma, if you drew anything, which it seemed like you were. Yeah, you were. Oh my goodness. Yes, Ash is indeed behaving. Your little magma Viking is still very sloppy, but you soon leave him alone in the storm. Heck yeah. I mean, nobody ever said that Vikings are particularly cleanly or anything like that, you know? And then let's lock in and go fast again. Ooh, Benjamin insta-buys Ashbright. Heck yeah. So, Frenzied. Carrion is like a crow, right? I'm aware that I asked this last time, but I have indeed forgotten. You are valuable. I think that's the most Benjamin has paid for anything, actually. But also, Benjamin is a cheapo. And Loki, not the biggest fan of Benjamin. Because he's a cheapo. What does it look like to make a carrion frenzied? Red eyes? Reference to crows. Gotcha, gotcha. Like ravens, crows, and the like. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not the biggest birder. What about, like, cows? Are cows like crows? I think cows and crows are about the same thing. Heck yeah. Tenth doesn't like this. I'm gonna just go ahead and trash it because I'm pretty confident at this point that no one's ever going to buy it. Yes, we can sell that. That was really neat. Thank you. Benjamin seemed to think so. Would buy IRL? Heck yeah. Okay, can I please sell this? Trash. There we go. Let's see. Who is in the chat that I should bully? There's a Donkey Kong in the chat. That's not me. I can't tell who it is, but it's someone. Goodness, what does Donkey Kong look like? They've got like the... This is going to be so bad, but the people are going to buy it because the people believe in me. People support me. The people are goated. That's not the color I wanted. Frenzied Ash, how are y'all's days today? And by the way, there is a pinned magma if you want to draw and have your drawings looked at when I finish the Passpartouting. Pretty alright, that's good. Just got out of work. I expected as much. Anybody throw a roast beef sandwich at you today? I would hope not. Actually, no, that do be happening. If I ever find out where you work, I will be throwing a roast beef sandwich at you. You don't have any of those at work? Crap. I thought she worked at Arby's. Do you work at Wendy's? Or did you quit there? There's no way you work at McDonald's. I'd remember that for sure. Wendy's, gotcha. Benjamin is trying to pay 0 for this. Should I sell it to Benjamin for 0? You're a manager? Heck yeah. Ash, tell me quickly. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what happens. You get paid a whole $1 more than you used to? That's fire. What? Hipster stopped. We decided you're becoming too popular. Collect no more money for us. Benjamin just scammed me. 0. 0. And then he stopped giving me business. That's insane. I don't... And I have, like, no money left. So cook, chat. Okay, we can put in... Okay, we still have the punks coming. Louis G. Oh. Wow, they'll pay that for that? That's insane. Then we can do... Let's just make the exact same painting, but in red. They can be matching sets. And then... do that. Come up here. And we can... Bam. Fire. Morris O to go with Louis G. You said no way too late, Ash. Just in it for the cash, dude. I sold it to you for 0 last time because I like you. And you're a troll. Shove off. Do like, this type of beat. Okay, Steve, nobody likes you either. Does Bowser have a nose? Exotic Ash wants to know who else is drawing right now. Exotic, does it confuse you when I refer to Walla Vulpix as Ash? I imagine it does. Okay, Benjamin, why are you here if you think I'm a sellout? I'm literally not a sellout. Am I supposed to sell only to you to make you happy? I think that the most recent prompt in-game gave me was a planet has recently been discovered that's made 99% out of cookies. No, not really. The odd time, yes, but not as much as it's to be expected. Interesting. Hey, Synth likes Mario. Provoking and shocking, she says. Interesting, interesting. Ooh, and Synth is also gonna buy Bowser? Heck yeah. For 100? Perfect. Who comes next? We can do... Ooh, someone has taken notice of Passpartout's activities. Someone's coming, guys. You try apple juice but couldn't shade it? Interesting. Are you giving Ash permission to shade your own Ash's apple juice? The Ash collab of a century? What does Yoshi look like? He's got like a big nose and a tiny head with eyeballs. And he kind of looks like a horse. He's got like the red. Do you draw Vulcan or Thouser? I like the name Vulcan, so I say draw Vulcan. Yoshi always be dying, so I'd be doing that. You have no idea who either of those are, but I agree. The Vulcan name seems cool. Gogh in Rainbow Six Siege, his shields are called Vulcan shields. George said that my drawing looks like a 3-year-old made it, which is accurate, but it's still mean. The blue and white common rider with little red bits and blue visor. Gotcha. And we can do the blonde hair be like this. And then the crown be like this. And if that's not the most Princess Peach you've ever seen, then you've never seen Princess Peach before. It's a character's birthday coming up. You don't know what to do for it. Are you going to celebrate a fictional character's birthday? Absolutely. Well, more power to you. That looks more like that Steven Universe character, honestly. Destined it for the cash? No, Benjamin. Is it because I negotiated with Benjamin one time? No, it's just because I'm getting popular, and Benjamin is a little punk. Oh. Hello, Phoenix the Birdie. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not interested in the Passpartout particularly, we do still have a magma going if you want to join that. But I am 100% understanding if you want to go and bounce on the Chef Rossi Gartic. I'm trying to get the punks to like me today, and so I'm drawing very quick Mario characters. I think it's going pretty well. I'm gonna name him Frog instead of Toad. Come on, Maggie, please buy it. Buy it, Maggie. Yes! Comedy legend Funny Frederick makes comeback as booed off the stage. Interesting. Interesting. Who's left from Mario that I haven't drawn? I haven't drawn Cloud Guy. Oh, what's his name? Just like, ah, goodness, I should know this. You don't like the reds? Screw you, Synth. I'm up in here all like, color is subjective and you should be allowed to have whatever opinion you want. Maggie also thinks it's too dull. Interesting. That's very interesting. What it has to do with the reach? Oh, yes, because there's a very low amount of high saturation. I got it. I got it. And so I need to make this Koopa more yellow if I want them to like it, I think. And then I can come in here. I can do the sunglasses that this guy has. I think I'm mixing up the wizard with the one that picks you up off the track. But that's okay. What's the Koopa mage's name? Koopa mage, I guess. I want Benjamin to come back and like what I'm drawing. I don't know how I get him to like me. Kamen Rider makes you so mad. What do you mean Vulcan had the coolest looking form ever for one singular fight and then never used again? That is annoying, yes. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do Bowser Jr. He's got his little, I know it's white, but I'm going to make it neon green. For the sake of that, we'll make the game like it more. And... oh, see, Maggie likes... oh, Synth likes this one. That's interesting. Ooh, fame. What if Passpartout, a new face in the art scene, start to spread across the city? Heck yeah, that's what we're looking for. Hopefully that means that important person who heard about me here later is finally going to show up. Benjamin's back. That's good. Goodness, what does Bowser Jr. look like? He probably has horns, or that little hair. He probably has a shell as well. He's definitely looking like a bird right now, and not like whatever he actually is. Maybe he has like a snout, like that. That seems possible. Ooh, that looks so bad. Does he have tiny horns? He might. Oh, yes, that looks more like Bowser. And then up top, I think there was, like, leaves. Might be wrong. I'm actually significantly beating my bills. And then... what comes next? We will do... I just had it. Hammer Bro. We love good Hammer Bro. We do this. We do this. Hammer Bros are always up on the little platforms, right? And the platforms are only brown, but we're trying to do big colors right now. So instead, I'm gonna do this. Why are you throwing up? It has no energy? It does too have energy. I guess I drew too slowly, huh? Hate it when that happens. Let's see if this is enough for Cynthia to buy it. Like, it's such a... George wants it. I'll sell one to George. Just one. And then... ooh, is Benjamin gonna want that one? I only pay for secondhand art. That's not true. You've bought from me earlier. Sigh. Benjamin never be being my friend. What if all I ever wanted was for Benjamin to be my friend? Who am I drawing now? What does Wario look like? Wimo le Masur, there's an ad, oui oui. There are only ads when you leave and rejoin. So, unfortunately, yeah. And I can't turn off pre-roll ads, but you're not getting like an ad break because I don't have ad breaks on. I have no concept of what Wario looks like. I know he's fat. Does he wear yellow? Maybe he wears yellow, not orange. Yeah, he wears yellow. I think he has purple suspenders. But maybe I'm mixing him up with Waluigi. No, I think that's right. Is that right? I did that wrong. And then, like, if we make his shirt kind of ripped, we make his nose really big, his eyes like this, maybe then the people will like me. Why is Steve trying to buy it? I don't want to sell it to Steve. You mean you don't like these colors? I hate that you keep making gagging noises. Let's see. What do I draw next? Waluigi, of course. Oh, there we go, Maggie. Thank you for being excited. The Hammer Bro has been sold for $75. I wonder if negotiating helps. I really don't know. I really don't know at all. Truly, the experience of being an artist, but at the same time, I wish the game would tell me more. I think that after this run, regardless of how it goes, I am going to look up on the internet, like, what on earth is the way these AIs actually work? Because I thought it would be intuitive, and honestly, I'm not thrilled with the game based on how I'm sort of... I have no concept of what the sort of progress indicators are, because it gives me literally nothing other than, like, I see my bank account going up and down, and I don't know what that means. Yes, it is a skill issue, but it's also an issue on the fault of the game developer. 160? Heck yeah. Because, like, how am I supposed to know? Oh, someone important is coming to visit. There we go, finally. Waluigi, perfect. Cammy, who's your favorite Mario character? Also, welcome back to the stream, or welcome to the stream in the first place. I don't entirely remember. Yoshi? I've already drawn Yoshi, but I can do Birdo. Yeah, we broke 1K, so that's kind of fire. And I mean that in game. Steve, I'm not selling it to you. Screw you. Cammy, are you familiar with Birdo? I know you're not like a big Mario player. You don't think you like Magma very much? What do you not like about Magma, Ash? Sure, I'll sell that to you, Maggie. Heck yeah. Is it red? Might be red. Hey, you're familiar with some things. Whenever I say you're probably not familiar with something and you are familiar with it, you do get really upset with me, so I do have to be asking. You don't like new art programs just because it's not what you're familiar with? Oh, gotta do Goomba. Goomba will be fire. You like Fire Alpaca and that's it? I mean, that's valid. In with the old and out with the new, as they say. Would this be? This is Passpartout, the starving artist. I'm trying to get these, I'm trying to get these art critics to like me, and right now they're really not doing it, and it's making me very upset. Right now, I previously just did a run where I was a sellout, and I got all the rich people to buy my paintings, and it sort of seems like I got the bad ending, and the game was kind of mad at me, and it was definitely making fun of me. So now I'm trying to make the punks like me, because I think the punks are probably closer to a good ending. But I don't know, really, you know? Like, the punks like it when I draw quickly, so I'm pumping out these, like, Mario slop paintings. And supposedly someone important is coming to visit soon. But it said that a while ago. And yes, the sky is indeed green. I agree with you. What about, like, I can give us a Koopa. I like Koopas. If I do it, like, it's so boring? What do you mean it's so boring? It's not boring. The boring one is you, Cynthia. What if we do, like, this? This is not what Goombas look like, but at the same time... Okay, Maggie will buy Birdo. That's good. Should I be negotiating? I feel like maybe I should, but also I'm trying not to be a sellout this run. So... maybe I can, like, negotiate down? I don't think the game wants me to do that, though. I think it's not like I'm offering a lower price, because why would I do that? Unless I'm trying to be nice, but I don't think the game considers as an option. But maybe... maybe if I, like... Hello, Rosh. What's up, my man? How you been doing today? And Minnie, how you be doing today? And Cammy, how you be doing today? I always be not asking that because I'm too busy drawing. What did I just draw? Koopa. I will name it Cooper. Swell friend? Very good. Did you manage not to bleed all over the place today? Cammy cut her finger off in the kitchen and has turned into a faucet of the unthinkable. You've been doing well? I've been doing well as well, Rosh. I was pretty productive at work today. That's always good. Okay, Benjamin, I'm aware that you don't like anything. You don't have to come in here and be mean to me. What's another character I can draw? We can do a Kirby. You bought a liquid bandage and it stung really bad. It smells like nail polish, but you think you resealed it? Okay, that's good. That's very good. You used to abuse the spray paint to make landscapes? Do you mean in this game? Did you find that the punks liked that? Or like which group of people liked that? The punks? Yes, in this game. Gotcha. I feel like the spray paint kind of looks bad, given that it has no pressure sensitivity. It's kind of like, what even am I doing? Oh, Cammy's gambling. I think Cammy is starting to have an addiction. A problem, even. Hey, Dallin and Nick reunite. What does Nick actually look like? Nick looks like a possum in a wizard hat. And we could do blue background. I liked you before you were cool. Interesting. Nick, do you have any idea what causes the initial oh, it's a frog? Gotcha, because you changed it. I forgot about that. Do you have any idea what causes the initial patron to come and visit? Is it like number of paintings? Does it have something to do with money made? Does it have to do with like I don't have to sell one painting to each person, do I? Because that's never going to happen based on the fact that I'm trying to never sell to Steve. Because I'm trying to not get the ending that I got last time, which I got by selling to either Steve or George, and I can't tell which one's which. Like, I know it says their names and stuff, but, think I'm not going fast enough to make the punks like me. And I'm not going slow enough to make the more professionals like me. Oh, there we go. Synth finally likes the one I like the least. That's crazy. Your frog has a coat? Gotcha. That is not the right color. And see, Fred and George and Steve are both in here now. I don't want to sell to either of them. And they don't want to buy from me either, so they might as well just leave. Russian boss. Gammy be jumping. Can I go over? Oh. Okay. It's the art critic. What's he gonna say? He sees. Oh, and he leaves. Okay. You finished this game a couple times? Yeah. Ooh, the Daily Bagel, Veritas Veritas. I was only recently that I heard of Passpartout, a quirky young artist with a passion for life and death. As I walked down the crime-stricken alley, I embraced the air of deep struggle before being entranced by the piece on the table. From a distance, I was struck by the craftsmanship. As I approached the piece, my jaw dropped, and as I came closer, it ushered in a sense of charity. Upon closer inspection, the intriguing details of ebony contrasted by the profusion of tough gray reminded me of my home. The use of gray tones depict the dullness of life, but also the variety it offers. All in all, Frog is a good effort. Passpartout has a lot of potential, and I can certainly recommend my readers to visit Passpartout in the future. Wow. Embrace passion. Let us go. Quincy just got raided by a bunch of balloons. Interesting. Adios, Universe Waffles. It's been good having you. Ooh. This is a much crappier workshop than when I chased the wealthy life. Interesting. What do I do here? Let's go to the canvas. Okay, I do have the pin tool unlocked. I really wish I had more color, you know? Endgame is so boring. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think this legitimately might be my... This is definitely my last run without looking up the game and, like, reading some information on it. Because it's legitimately just, like... What are you even drawing? I don't have a good idea of a way to maximize a Wimo le Maçon. Indeed, I would hope so. I'm not close to Graham. Yeah, but I mean, I was last time. You mean just like Act 3, right? Or do you mean something else? And like, it is kind of, like, I have 2 or 3 more stages. I think there's only 3 acts. Unless there's different acts depending on the number of, like, depending which path you take. That's possible. I wouldn't be shocked about that. I think my previous run only went to 3. It's kind of like, I forgot you played it a long time ago. That's valid. Oh, that's a weird looking guy. This pesky expressionist, like poorly thought out paintings. They would love this one. Look, dude. I'm pretty sure that the people here like quick stuff. The previous people did. That guy not even gonna say anything? That's interesting. Oh, no, he's still walking around. He thinks... Maybe I do need to be spending more time on stuff now. Really basic. It indeed is really basic. But last time you guys were getting mad at me for making them too complicated. Make a flower? I can make a flower. What sort of flower are we thinking? Lily. Okay. We're going to get a lily pad in action. It's interesting that we now have a ghost on level 2. Last time we didn't get ghost until level 3. He's just straight up booing me. That's moderately annoying. What is love? Not this. So these people are wanting to see love. Which means maybe I need to be incorporating more pink into my drawings. Because that is a fairly love-associated color. I do think that lilies tend to have some amount of a little pink flower in the middle when they're in bloom. I could be wrong. They're all saying I wasted my paint. That's moderately annoying. Let's see if they like that. A lily. We have 2 more slots left, it seems. Go to the canvas. Oh, okay, so Synth likes this. That's about as expected. What if we do... We'll go fast, but really complicated, right? Maybe that has a chance. We'll go for, like, a horse. My Commander Wemo, the rival Quincy, has started throwing his arrows at us. What? I thought we had tricked Quincy into thinking we were on the same team. I wonder if maybe they like lots of lines. That'd be interesting to see. Aw, Dallin has 0 points. Did you gamble them all away, or what did you spend them on? Because I don't really remember you spending your points. You've been here enough to have points. Try abstract. They didn't really like the abstract. I'm gonna try this hyper detailed but fast horse. And we'll see how that goes. Like... Paintbrush. You can only use spray or the other thingy. Okay. You can go quilling. I think that's kind of antithetical to the current technique I was doing. So I'll finish that painting and go to a new one. Okay, and Renaud says that the lily is too complicated. So maybe abstract is the play, but the previous guy was saying that he hates the expressionists. So... And my first one isn't doing anything good at all. Have you seen it before? Yes, Claude, you were here and you didn't like it. Minimalistic abstract? That's what I think I did last time. And they just straight up didn't like that. Maybe I need to be incredibly simple? The guy keeps talking about love. So I'm going to do pink. You know what? Trashing this. Starting a new one. You banned the spray? So now I can only use the pen. Okay. Try drawing a mushroom. I can draw a mushroom. Honestly, we can go like up here a bit more. And we do these lines like mushrooms tend to have. And we can come in here with this pink. We can add some hearts. That didn't quite do what I wanted it to. Let's do some heart motions on the mushroom. I don't really like that pen tool that much. Why is it slow? What do you mean, why is it slow? The drawing? I'm losing all my money because I'm paying too many bills. Best arts ever, thank you. Thank you, totally. I'm just gonna name it love because the dude keeps saying, what is love? Now Cynthia's saying really basic. It's either basic or too complicated, and the people all have different ideas of what they want. And so I'm like, I don't know. Dude, the stabilizer I think is like not what any of these people want. Acosta, but Austin. Yeah. It's like Renaud likes them. No one likes the horse. No one likes the... They don't like anything. What if I just do that? Will someone buy that crap? Totola. Do you guys want to buy Totola? Is it simple enough for you? Does it scream love? Is there something here I can I like walk somewhere that's interactable? Other than... Am I just gonna go bankrupt? Is that what happens here? Oh. Okay, I'm spending all my money on wine and baguettes. How do I... Which one should I sell? I guess I sell this one. Or I trash this one because no one wants it. And then... So it's only banned for 5 minutes, and you banned it at 38. So I have 1 minute left being unable to use the regular paintbrush. It's too stabilized. I can't go fast at all. It's not very original. Yeah, because you saw it last time. I'm getting legitimately frustrated. Cynthia's saying, where's the energy? Cynthia, I will throw you off a bridge. I'm trying to draw in peace here. It's not working. Okay, and then we'll do a boat. In honor of yesterday's stream, you know? And then, since they all say it's so boring, we'll add in a freaking shark. Sharks can't be boring. The fact that it's stabilized is definitely not going to interest them, but... Okay, now it's been long enough I can swap back to the regular brush. Okay, and then we can throw this in, and we can throw in the mast. Alright. Hopefully someone accepts that. Oh, I just didn't even name it? Okay, Stormcrow is saying absolute nonsense. If I draw again, does it... I'm feeling so lost. I've gotten one of these to sell. I need to be like hyper energetic. And I need to do... I don't know. I really just don't know. They're saying it's too detailed. They're saying it's too complex. They're saying it's like... I just don't know how to resolve this. You're giving me such mixed emotions. Make the whole canvas one color? I mean, I can try that. Okay, well, let me finish because my wall is full of crap that nobody wants. Is New Austin called like that because of a Wemo? What are you saying? I'm not... That sounded judgy because I'm annoyed. But, I mean, they're all dead. Try dark colors and simple shapes. I can try that. What is New Austin? Okay, we'll put this. You can name it New Austin. We're still all lowercase. Yeah, since everyone here hates themselves, let's try this. First, we'll just make the entire canvas a dark black, a dark blue. Draw a clown and name it Rosh. I can do that. We will name this call it lame. I'm a passionate person. I want passionate paintings. This is definitely not passionate. Okay. He's also calling that expressionist. I don't know. Not me, just Rosh. Gotcha. I'll come to this. Delete this. Is a USA place... Oh, New Austin, like the town. Okay. If Flame sells, you're claiming royalties. I'm fine with that. I'm thinking we go just like something quickly done and something badly done. I can agree with that. However, I was told to do it. They're gonna say that this wasn't drawn with passion. Which, to be fair, is mostly true. But at the same time, I don't have much of a choice. And they can't mean passion by... Do they want me to spend 20 minutes on something? Because that's antithetical to how I got this route in the first place. Because I got this route by drawing quickly. And so I would think I would continue it by drawing quickly. But evidently not. Maybe those shapes aren't simple enough. He keeps saying, what is art without love? What do you mean, what is art without love? What about a big yellow star? And we can do a big yellow star. To offend the human and call it NCR Ranger. That doesn't even make any sense, Dallin. Also, I literally don't affiliate with Finn at all. Okay. Just a pink heart. You know what? I like the ideas, guys, but I am legitimately just fed up with this. We are swapping to going to the internet when we're looking up how to play this game. Because I'm confused and I'm annoyed. And because I feel like if I take a long time to draw something, they're not happy. If I draw something quickly, they're not happy. If I draw something medium, they're not happy. So... Passpartout guide. All 5 endings. Apparently there's 5 endings. I didn't even know that. You made your magma drawing and it made you sad? Oh, that's what happened. Okay. So, when you end up in depends on the following factors. Your art style, your art tools, pleasing the right NPCs, monitoring your cash flow, and painting speed. Okay, I thought so. Okay, TLDR, don't go broke. That makes sense. Let's see. If you type sexy Benjamin in at the main menu before starting the game, you get to play as the really funny and entertaining Jazza instead of Passpartout. Interesting. Who knew? Stay on the green because your art is valuable. Don't get overdraft, that makes sense. Game over. If you're in the minimalism or even expressionism route. Okay, so there's actual, like, painting types. Where's the magma link? The magma link should be pinned. Isn't it? Oh, it looks like the magma link went away. That's my bad. I'll drop it again. Okay, yeah, magma link is back. It's not in YouTube chat, but I don't think YouTube chat cares. Yeah, YouTube chat doesn't care. There's literally nobody there. All endings. Okay, now let's look at the other routes. Stay consistent with your art style so you're not confusing your patrons. It'll help you build a reputation. That makes sense. The more consistent you are, the more... That makes sense. And avoid copying another artist's works. You can copy and steal from multiple artists and have your own flair, but avoid copying just one artist. There's no way that it can... I can tell. Okay, so it legitimately thinks... It legitimately has art detection. Interesting. Never ever sell your art for $1 for free. Know your worth. Price your art well, or also disrespect from it and then only offer such a price. Okay, so by selling it earlier... By selling it for low earlier, I kind of screwed over my entire run. Interesting. Avoid selling to Benjamin. Remember the baguettes above in his discount perk? Yeah, that's the reason why he offers the lowest price all the time in your artwork. Except for Claude's $0 insult. Only sell to him when you're in dire need of cash. Interesting. Seems to be limited to the number of times that you can sell to Benjamin before he goes saying that he used to like you and when you weren't popular. Interesting. So, passion route is the one where you appeal to the punks and you just sort of scribble. Interesting. Aw, they're hugging in the chat. Boy, now they're spitting on me. Okay. Everything was so wholesome for a second there. Wow, so literally you can just do random street art and they don't like pink. Interesting. And then the second one is... Wait, is this... Okay, this brings you back here. Alright, guys. Here's the deal. I have come to a conclusion. This is the final Passepartuesday. This game, we don't need it anymore. I click escape. I click exit. What we're going to do is I'm going to... You don't see my pixel guy? What do you mean you don't see your pixel guy? He's in there somewhere. Oh, yep. Oh, there she is. Because I do not like Passpartout anymore, I'm officially mad at it. New scene. You know what? We can do add display capture. Done. And we will select automatic primary monitor. No. Secondary monitor. No. Primary monitor. There we go. Let's see this. You know what I'm gonna do? Because this is the final Passepartuesday, because I have decided that I don't like this game. You go to Steam, library, Passpartout. Where's Passpartout? Did I forget my alphabet? Evidently I did. Right click, manage, uninstall. No more Passpartout. I beat the game once. I got the second worst ending. I'm happy with that. The end. If you guys want to play Passpartout, feel good. I have so many Steam apps. Well, I'm part of a Steam family, and so I didn't buy a lot of these. A lot of these are actually Dragon White Frost and Pitfall, who you guys see in the chat sometimes. I'm in their Steam family. But we can totally play some of these together at some point. And yeah, so no more Passpartout. That game's over. And now I'm gonna make the Discord, make this go away, and we're gonna do our Magma review. Where is Chrome? There we go. Here's our Chrome back. The game sucks. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it just doesn't have... I was very interested in playing it, but the gameplay loop is just not my thing. Also, welcome to Lenara, my #1 gifter. Good to have you. What were we doing? We're going to Magma. This music is also going to make me lose my crap. What music should we listen to? We were doing French. This is good Magma music. Let's make sure the volume on this isn't too loud. All right, let's see what people have for us. Art lobby. Is this the right one? Yes. Actually, what's happened in... Someone... Okay, no one was in here. Why is the away screen music playing? Maybe one day you'll give me a masterpiece? I believe in you, Cammy. No fighting with each other in the chat. Ooh, chosen sub emote unlock. Let me know which emote you got. And let's see what's been drawn. Let's go to page 2. Someone is here. Okay, we have a fin. That's new. That cat is new. Very nice. A Wemo Nutcracker? Heck yeah. I love that one. That's a fun emote. Oh, and then we have a bunch of things in here. I don't know the best way to do, like, these reviews. Aww. That's cute. Who drew that? Waffles? Universe Waffles? Heck yeah. And then this was drawn by Exotic, I believe, before they left. Very nice. People need to be signing their stuff, I think. Magma is a shared canvas. So, like, multiple people can draw on it at the same time. Null drew this. Very nice, Null. Slegan, aka Lanky Frog, drew this the other day. Absolutely amazing Maki. Domain Expansion the World by Carpal. Very nice. Still under construction, so maybe they'll finish this later. Null is in progress drawing this. I look forward to seeing it, Null. Get out? Okay, I'm out. I'm leaving. Goodbye. How do I go back to the main thing? I'm very not familiar with this interface. Art lobby. Okay. What does this have? This is Slegan's Awemo Nightwing, which I absolutely love. You love Null? Aw, Null Cammy ship? That would be evil. I wouldn't do that. Okay, so it seems to be showing... Oh, sort by last edited ascending, I think. So this... So confused. Okay, so now I should have sorted like this in the first place. Yeah. Apple juice, nice. Flork, nice. Cursed SpongeBob with eyes, that is indeed cursed. Why doesn't he have a mouth? Ah, so all of this was Exotic Ash. Gotcha. I think I misattributed the boat earlier then. Who drew the boat? Am I an idiot? I might just do new canvas. Oh, it was False Kiwi who drew the amazing Viking boat. Okay. Now we hit back again. And I think that's everything. It was great seeing what everybody drew while I was doing the Passpartout. Here's a question. We have about 7 viewers. Do we want to do a Gartic phone? Because we can do a Gartic phone if you guys want. I also low-key might... Okay, yeah? You want to do a Gartic? Alright, let's do it. Let me do an edit. Let's hope that's not a, we don't meet. Hopefully that's not a bad title. Indeed. We're playing Despacito now. Gartic phone. Viewers can join. And save. Oh. How about that? How about that? Ugh. How about that? Haha. They really didn't like the most hated song in Latin after some weeks. Definitely. Like, this song was massively overplayed. Ash, did I see yours? I don't think that I did, actually. Let's click Ash. How do I find what you specifically drew? What if I click recent? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I saw that in progress. Let's go over to Ash's board. This is splendid, Ash. That's fire. Progrise registration, Vulcan, comp, wolf, it rule. Multiple layers, interesting. It's your fictional boyfriend. Interesting, interesting. Alright, are we officially on the Gartic category now? I think we are. Edit stream info. Yes, we are on Gartic. So let's swap over to that. Gartic phone. Oh, Chef is still live. Bark is live. We can do a quick game by ourselves. It's called the transformation callout. Gotcha. I do not particularly care. Yeah, WoW is Ash. I just dropped the Gartic link in. The link is already pinned. Thank you, Cammy. we're getting copyright strike today. Woohoo! You fixed your mic? Heck yeah. I'm gonna get a bit more light in this room. Cream of eye strain. Ugh. All right. Is there anyone else who wants in the game? What mode do we want to play, boys? Y'all want to do a Ross mode? I think that's a good idea because we have the 4 of us. We did have very much last with Puff and Apple. The form I drew is only used once, and as a result of that, Vulcan dies. Makes you very deeply upset, but you live in denial. Indeed. Alright, Ross mode it is. Mr. Saxo beat. Ba 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 ba. You would egg or what's inside. 2 really bold modes. I think that we had 2 votes for Ross, and that's what I'm really feeling right now. I will give you 3 for. Oh wait, yeah. So this is only a 3-box Ross mode, not Ross mode. Ross mode. So you know what? Yeah, so I'm just giving you 3 minutes for your first one, because these don't really matter too much, do they? Yeah, Rosh mode. You know what? When there's only 3 artists, it is Rosh mode. Low-key, I'm forgetting how to draw Yoshi, and that's kind of cringe. Gotcha. This is what Yoshi looks like. Oh, Yoshi has little boots on. The music is indeed buffering. That's not just you guys. And he's got like... Your time is halfway up. Okay, I'm not trying to make it look like Yoshi's doing blackface. That's just sort of how it's turning out. Don't worry about it, okay? It's chill. Yoshi isn't racist. I mean, hey, you've never seen anything so beautiful before in your life. Now, this is what we call a change of music. The YouTube algorithm is crazy, man. And that's time. What you holding in that, Cammy? The fact that you have no points? What, null? I don't know how you get stream element points. My Yoshi? No, my Yoshi's chill. That is what I see. And looking at me. Show it, show it, show it.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them all. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time.
Have any of you guys ever watched the crappy dating show called The Button? It is 100% slop, and I 100% would not recommend. It's so bad. They just take two people and they put them like across from each other with a button in the middle, and after like a minute of talking, the button lights up, and if you hit the button, they replace your partner with a new person. So what that really means is just the second person, or like the first person to hit the button, gets to stay on the show. And you know, people on here, because they are like aspiring actors who want to get popularity, or their Instagrammers want popularity or whatnot, so they want to maximize their screen time. So pretty much whenever the button lights up, people automatically hit it. Yeah, no, Cammy, Rosh is in fact actually a literal child. So no flirting with Rosh. Okay. You may not mind Rosh, but that doesn't make it okay.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah, the law does mind, in fact. And we can put this guy in like a purple shirt. Yeah, no, Rosh isn't 18. I believe Rotten Apple is 18. That is indeed crazy, Dallin. Very crazy indeed. All right, time is up. I don't know what this song is. Wait, Rotten is older? No, sorry, Rotten's 21, because Rotten is younger than me. Is this peak music? This is Daft Punk? Really? Oh, it is. Okay. Heck yeah. What am I drawing next? Wow, a classic. I know what I'm drawing. You know what I really want right now? A meatball sandwich. Born in 2009 is crazy. I didn't know that was even possible.
celebrate. Don't wait too late. No, we don't stop.
You didn't think Down... Oh, Rush. Rush and Down are the same age? Down, I genuinely didn't know what your actual age was because you've lied about it so many times.
One more time. One more time. A celebration. You know we're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling the need. Yeah. Come on. All right.
I've got to start making my streams family friendly. Yeah, no. Technically, they're not allowed to be here.
Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free.
My streams are PG-13, so it's chill.
Feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free.
Ooh, got him, Cammy. Got him.
We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free.
No, what are you reallying at? There's a lot of questionable things being said right now. Your mom. No, also choosing violence. People like Cammy probably die before getting here in Uruguay. I don't entirely know what you're saying. Cammy does seem pretty likely to die in a lot of situations, though. Her survival skills don't seem to be the greatest, in my experience. No offense. Your constitution is like negative 100? Alas. That does seem true, though. That does seem true. Alright. So, here's the question. Do we want 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or do we want to draw and then determine how much minutes we have? Yeah, now you draw. This is last person. Some then minutes. Okay, we'll do 10 minutes and then we'll see where we are. What does Fiatlev mean? That sounds Polish. Ask Rosh. No idea. It ain't Polish. Interesting. What does it look like? Does he do long sleeves? I think he does. I'm gonna draw him without long sleeves because that makes it easier. Yeah, how is the weather in Uruguay? Like shoulders? I wonder who here is the best at anatomy. Null or Ash? It's definitely not me or Cammy. And I don't think it's Rosh. No offense, Rosh. Yeah, Ash's anatomy does tend to be pretty well covered in armor. If I do like something like this, he's got like the 2 fingers in front. Right. You guys are not getting my best work right now, but I don't know, this is just not a very Gartic-y kind of day, it seems. You can't draw a PP. Interesting. Are you sure about that? They're pretty easy to draw. Kindergartners can draw them. Kindergartners do be drawing them. You're staying up another 3 minutes. You're going to sleep, huh? No. Are you actually going to sleep in 3 minutes? I don't understand why you're saying that. So I would think that's a joke, except for the fact that I don't see the punchline. I need like a... have to cut me off. We were nothing. You're like a stranger, it feels so rough. Girl, I need your number. Wow. You're hoping he gets happy. That's so nice of you. I hope you have a wonderful day or something like that. Oh my goodness, that's such a whopping threat. I don't think you can beat that insult. I think you're cooked, Dallin. Let's give him the pumpkin spice latte. I feel so right. And we gotta do like the... And they do have the white fluff at the top, right? Yeah. It's coming from a 5'1" woman. Ooh. Yeah. That's approximately I think it's like 48 centimeters. I might be wrong. No, I think that's like 40 centimeters. No. No, I'm very wrong. I'm incredibly wrong. I had the ratios off. Way off. I don't know, actually. Yeah, Cammy do be pretty small. One inch is 2.2 centimeters. So 5'2" is 62 centimeters. No, 62 inches. So that's 124 centimeters. 155? Well, I can't math. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys 15 minutes total. If you don't want to use the whole thing, you don't gotta use the whole thing.
I think everybody needs a friend, so we're gonna give him one right here.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Mehmet, for the follow. Chat be going crazy right now. Everybody just be fighting about nonsense I don't even know about. But they're all my homies, so I mostly be focusing on my drawing. I mostly be focusing on my drawing indeed. But you know, why not? Maybe I should be paying more attention to chat. But everyone's just beefing. I don't need to be reading their beef. It's all like they're talking amongst each other, you know? It's very much a sleepy day. Today was supposed to be a Passpartout stream, but then I was like, ugh, I hate Passpartout, and I uninstalled it. But you know, the things we do. He's looking more like sheep ears than bunny ears, honestly. But, you know, we live in a world. I might even say we live in a society. I don't know how to distinguish between sheep and bunny ears when they're pointed down like this. Like, how does one even do that? I guess you have, like, the black lines type deal. But even then, that sort of gives... Send me the salad, blah, blah, blah. Image just phone. I'm trying to see if there's, like, anything actually directed at me in the chat. It's actually entirely valid that Cammy's mom is taller than her because Cammy's mom actually kidnapped her as a child, and she just never got free. Like, she still keeps her locked up. Who is Sasha? Why are we talking about Sasha? Oh, she bought you? That's even worse. That's crazy. I hope you get free sometimes, Cammy. Your mom's the best, so you're glad you got bought? That's an interesting statement to say about human trafficking. Goodness gracious.
Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie. Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
You can confirm that. Very good. Frank would be so upset with me for drawing this. Your feet are sweating, you gotta go to bed? Well, we will be done very soon. I just need a couple more seconds and I'm gonna end it. Because technically your 15 minutes are up. But I'm cheating because I'm host. And I can do what I want. Your rabbit keeps breaking out of his pen? That's hilarious. I hope little buddy gets free. He deserves it. Alright, your time is up, y'all. I'm gonna end it. TikTok. That one big pinky. Yeah, I wasn't really locking on the animation today. Welcome, Fizzy Biscuit. I give to you Cursed Yoshi. One Piece bathing suit. Okay. These could go well together. And then bike helmet. Heck yeah. Fizzy, this is going to be last round, but I will be raiding into someone. And I know most of the people in this community, so I'll be able to pick a good one for you. Very nice, Rosh. Very nice. I like the Cursed Yoshi sort of peeping. Lop bunny ears. Hat. I missed the part that it was a hat. Ready all night long. I like the pink grenade. That one sort of defined the entire character for me. Punisher. Imagining the Punisher with a pink grenade, bunny ears, and a frap is just crazy to me. I am looking forward to seeing this one. Podiphilosaurus. Nice feather. Or a farm. Heck yeah, no. Heck yeah. That's beautiful. Peak indeed. Light bulb. The button dating show. I wouldn't recommend that you watch that. This t-shirt, I hate periods, hashtag feminist. That's amusing. I love it, Ash. That's splendid. Alright, gang. I think Rossi is live. If Rossi's still alive, we're raiding him. YouTube gang, peace out. I'm pretty sure you don't exist right now.